Let's go over how to calculate something called standard error of the mean. Remember, this is the measure of the accuracy in which a sample distribution represents the population. We take this random sampling of a population and we're looking at this sample and how it represents the original population. Here's the great thing. This is the equation to calculate standard error of the mean. S is going to represent the standard deviation. N represents the number of data points. So all you have to do is you take the standard deviation and divide it by the square root of n. Let's go over a practice problem to show you how it's done. So in a previous video, I went over standard deviation and I showed you how to calculate it for this data set. And we calculated that the standard deviation is 1.58. Now, since there are 5 data points, n is going to equal 5. I'm going to remind you that x bar, or the average for that data set, is 3. So all we have to do is just plug in these numbers. So standard error of the mean is 1.58 divided by the square root of n. So the standard error of the mean is 0.7. So what do we actually do with this number? Well, we have to graph it with the mean. And we typically graph 2 of these standard errors on a bar graph. Let's show you how that's done. So here's our bar graph. And from this point, we have to add and subtract 2 standard error of the means. That's going to look something like this. So from this average, we're going to go up 0.7, but we're going to go up another 0.7 and put a little line. And again, from this average, we're going to go down 0.7 and down another 0.7. So in total, we're going up 1.4 and down 1.4.